It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brauhaus Binkert, and it's a bottle of their Superfreunde GPA. Stands for Golden Pale Ale. That's coming in at 5% ABV. Let's look at the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. It's a 3-finger, quite tight head, good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy beer. More haze, more flavour as far as I'm concerned. The more you brighten a beer up, the more you spin a beer up, and you're taking away all of that flavour to make it look bright. I reckon with it being hazy, you got a lot more for your money. You got a lot more flavour, a lot more aroma, a lot more kind of hoppy flavours on the back end. Many thanks to the lovely German fellow who sent me the beer. I don't generally give names out on YouTube because, I don't know, people just get spammed. So thank you very much for the beer. Let's get the aroma. It's got a wet, kind of like a wet digestive biscuit aroma to it. And when I mean wet digestive biscuit, like wet grain. If you get a handful of wet grain and kind of just mix it up in your hand, and maybe cold wort. Mixed with that with a little bit of spice, touch of lemon, touch of grapefruit. Let's dive in. Cheers. Sherbet lemon, biscuit malt, easy drinking, good levels of carbonation. There's a jamminess to it again. There's a kind of a tart, jammy, a little bit like, I've never seen my grandmother, but I always use the term, a little bit like your grandmother with a warm pot of jam on the stove, making a cake or something. It's that it fills the room with a kind of a jammy aroma and flavour. It comes through in this beer, and that's the hops used in the beer. It's probably a variety of German hops with probably a touch of American hops in there for good measure. And it's very impressive because in Germany they're only allowed to use 4 flavours in their beer by law. It's called the Reinheitsgebot. You're allowed to use water, malted barley, yeast and hops, and that's it. That's the law. It's been the law for 400 years in Germany. So it's very impressive that they can pull out as many flavours as they do with just 4 raw ingredients. No artificial colours allowed, no artificial preservatives. This is kind of German purity law perfection, if you like. But it's a nice beer. And it's nice to see over the last few years, Germany really kind of changing in terms of the style of beers that they produce. It used to be about Weissbier, it used to be about Dunkels, Dunkelweisses, Doppelbocks. Fantastic beers in their own right. But it's good to see that they're kind of now producing something a little bit more modern. Just to kind of, I don't know, complement the traditional great German beer that's out there. Let's rate it. Have I got some? Just checking it's not bottle conditioned. I don't think it's just unfiltered beer. So, Superfriend GPA Golden Pale Ale. Nice head, all the way down the glass. Good quality beer. As you would expect from Germany, really. Let's rate it. I like that enough to give it I reckon it's I'm stuck between a 7 and an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. A lot of tongue-tied words tonight. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.